how to be self-contented with the help of spirituality. It is only through the spiritual alignment you can be contented in life. It is let's understand what prevents you from being content. Even though we have explained it, discussed this many a time, you got to observe, as I even in the previous question, there is some desire unfulfilled. It could be one desire unfulfilled, or a group of desires not fulfilled creates a disharmony in you. That's why you're listening to the lecture, but the desire for dinner. Something is cooking. I am talking about it is accept and changeable and all. All that I'm saying is some desire is interrupted. Some desire is unfulfilled. Or, number one. Number two, you are fulfilled a desire and you are upgraded a desire. Two aspects prevents you from experiencing contentment. Desire unfulfilled or desire fulfilled and upgraded. Now, initially you wanted to have only a car to go to your work. Now, you got a car, you got a Kia Sorento. It will be nice if you have an Audi A8. That's all I'm saying. It is. I am not highlighting anybody. Definitely not whoever thinks it is. Just an example. Straight on the. You have a Kia. Initially, you wanted to have a car to go to work. Now, that desire is fulfilled, but you have upgraded a desire. Until I get A8, Audi A8, you can't be. Therefore, you prevent yourself from being content. So that's why I'm saying, watch out. Watch out. See, it is many a time our discontentment is due to a desire not fulfilled or a desire upgraded. Nothing wrong with the desire being upgraded. But if you think you will only be happy when you fulfill that desire, you will remain discontent, because once you fulfill it, again you will upgrade it to something else. How long to drive an Audi? Should I not have my own private jet? When will it happen? And all that I'm saying is, desire unfulfilled or desire upgraded prevents you from experiencing a life of contentment. A life of contentment. So watch out, friends. That's why I'm saying it is you got to be in the pyramid of desires. If you are a person at the lowest level, there's so many needs to be fulfilled. Once they fulfill many desires, once they fulfill the next level, their level of the potential of contentment is better. This is where you can fulfill your. Not only you fulfilled a desire, you have transcended a desire. Transcended a desire. Imagine a lady transcend the desire for handbags. All the husbands will be so happy. Or that particular husband, the husband of that part, the wife will be very happy. Can you imagine? The desire in the pyramid of desires, the lower level, you have desires for everything. You have a desire, and it could be unfulfilled. Next stage, you have fulfilled certain desires, but you have not upgraded it. The next stage, you have fulfilled certain desires and you have transcended certain desires. Next stage, it is very subtle desires for self-development, maybe to serve others, to be of benefit to one and all. And then in the pyramid of desires, if you're able to deal with yourself in a better way, if you're on the lower rung, the base of the pyramid, it's too vast. There are too many unfulfilled desires. Watch out. You got to keep escalating. And nothing wrong with upgrading your desires. Everything wrong with not fulfilling it. You may upgrade a desire, but there is no end to your upgradation of desires. I am not preventing you from having a higher ideal. You have a 10 million company and you want to make it into a 100 billion company, nothing wrong with it. It is nothing wrong with aspiration. But if you say, only when I get there I'll be happy, that's when you become discontent in your life. Therefore, our definition of contentment, I'm sure many of you are aware, it is gratitude to the past, acceptance in the present, and aspiration for the future. You'll be content. That's why contentment is an effect. Therefore, the cause is gratitude, acceptance, and a higher ideal. You always say, gratitude and disturbance can never coexist. If you are disturbed, you are not grateful. If you are grateful, you can't be disturbed. That's what I'm saying. So, it's a beautiful avenue. Think about it. It is how to be you can be self-content. In fact, it is only through spiritual alignment you can be self-content. Watch out. Desires unfulfilled, desires upgraded will prevent you from being content. And make sure that when you go through a desire, you are able to transcend a desire. You're able to transcend a desire. And in this process, develop this quality of gratitude, acceptance, and constant. See, you can upgrade your ideal, your goal, your ambition, not your desire. Even though a higher goal and ambition is a desire, but it is the problem happens when it's an obsession. What prevents you from experiencing contentment is your obsession to a desire. So, gratitude, acceptance, and higher ideal, when it goes together, you will experience a sense of contentment in the present situation. And that's how life should be led. Any other way, you cannot remain content. At least expose yourself to people who are content. Expose yourself to people who are content. When Bernard Shaw had to write an article on shopping malls, he requested for a certain period of time, he wanted to visit the new trend of malls in England. After visiting all the malls, he wrote a beautiful article. He said, after visiting all those shops, I'm amazed at the number of things I can do without. He said, I'm amazed at the number of things I can do without. So that's the thing, that's contentment.